Wow. Oh yeah, it's that time. We back in here creating magic, brothers and sisters. You know what time it is. It's another episode of The Good Homies. We got a new set. Check us out on YouTube so you see what's really going on. We doing big things over here. You know how we do? We like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out and supporting. Please like, share, and sub. It means a lot to us. We really appreciate it. You know who it is. It's the good homie Black Rod. To my right, it's the good homie Mario. Our special guest this week is the good homie Ho Chong. And to his right, we got the good homie Phil. We back in here like we trying to pay some bills. You know what time it is. How we feeling, fellas?
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you?
Feeling good, feeling great. How are you? I'm awesome, brother. I'm awesome, brother. I'm feeling good, man. We in a new spot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's the first day we doing this, but shit, it feel like we've been doing this forever here, man.
I feel like I'm getting this mug and yell and just really speak my truth in this mug because my girl not in the other room.
That's
Hear my goddamn baby crying.
And
shit.
we both had those problems, you know, because the first setup we had, I couldn't really get my shit off, but now we here.
Nah, it's a good progression. That's how I feel. We just
It is,
progressing on through, man. We staying consistent, progressing on through. Ain't nobody missed the show. We
Hey, man.
we got it going for real.
That says a lot. That says a lot. We in here week by week, giving you the best of us. Because the good homies is
I can't see who keep eating that shit, nigga.
You want to see that?
Hell yeah, I can't see.
He can't see because the couch too long.
Yeah, nigga got a nigga way down there, and I think it's the nigga at the edge. Keep on hitting his mic and his headphone together.
It's the wire, brother. It's the wire. But yeah. But yeah, we in here, man. You know what the good homies, we about giving you honest opinions and thoughts about how we feel as the normal guy working a 9 to 5, just sitting around with their homeboys, shooting the shit, guys at the barbershop, talking shit. That's what we about, man. We ain't finna sugarcoat no shit. There's some things we can't talk about that I want to talk about.
Oh my god!
And my new partner over there, Ho Chong, he want to talk about what we can't talk about.
We can't talk about it.
We have to wait till the cameras are off. You know, that's just how it is.
Thank you.
But shit, let's get this shit kicked off. Recently, there was a mysterious death of Dan Rivera.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm saying that right. First and foremost, thoughts, prayers, condolences to the family.
Yeah.
But
Now we got that out the way.
yeah, let's get to it. So this guy, he Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, he was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania,
Okay, that sounds like some slave shit.
on a tour with a Raggedy Ann doll. Okay, the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah,
shit you learned in your history class.
And then Annabelle came from a plantation. She might actually be black, but anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, Dan was a paranormal expert, and he worked with the Warren family
Yeah.
with the movie
The Conjuring.
The Conjuring. There you go. And he mysteriously died, and it raises a lot of questions. I don't know why it's taking so long for them to tell us why or how he died, but maybe they want to make it mysterious. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like they playing it up to me. As far as on the news and on TV, it seemed like they playing into the mystery of the doll. But at the same time, you know.
What you laughing at? What's going on?
He thought him hitting that mic.
It's not me.
Nah, I thought it was yeah. Go ahead. I'm listening.
It's
But,
not.
but yeah, I just think that, you know, they are playing it up a little bit. But I am the type of person that I'm not very. I would say I am somewhat spiritual. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but I don't play around with certain shit either.
That
though.
too.
So you know, as far as I would say, having the doll on you, or even just being the person that's in the paranormal world, I don't. That's probably something I feel like I couldn't do, man.
All right, so let me ask the couch, each of you.
What's up?
And we'll start Ho Chong going that way. All right.
All right.
So do y'all believe in ghost apparitions or the paranormal?
Yeah, I believe in spirits.
Hey, talking to that microphone, dog.
I believe in spirits. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're spirits. Yeah,
Spirits as in like just
whatever you want to call it.
whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Okay, I believe in spirits. I would say like no, like if your door closed or something like that. That's what I'm thinking about. You know how people say you got a ghost in your house if something fall off of the table, or you hear a door close or something. You got a ghost in your house. I don't necessarily believe in that, so I gotta say no spirits for me.
Okay. Well, I do believe in residual energy. We all come from energy. Look at me getting my Neil. What's his name? Neil
deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, that nigga. But yeah, I believe in residual energy, and far as a spirit coming to, like, I don't want to get too deep. We in different dimensions, so there's only so much a spirit can do to you. So I don't believe this situation particularly, but I do think there's energy that could manifest things.
When I said like spirits, I meant like energy as well.
Okay, yeah.
So
something being present, but not in the dimension that we are in.
Yeah.
What about you, Phil?
Oh yeah, no, I believe in all that shit. Now, do I fuck with it? No. But do I believe in it? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, do I want to be at home and like, okay, for example, me and Ho Chong, we got a friend by the name of John that passed away about 3 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. And I think I was talking to my mom one day, and and in the coping of John passing away, I think I was making a joke or whatever. And I was like, all right, well, let me quit before he start opening up my cupboards at night and shit like that. Like, that shit I don't fuck with. I don't care how cool me and bro was in this lifetime. Like, nigga, don't you play with my cupboards, no.
Don't do that. Unless you want me to join you, don't do that.
Hell no.
But yeah, do anybody have any like spooky stories?
I don't think I ever experienced nothing paranormal like it. That's what you asked. I ain't never experienced no shit where I felt like, you got cousins and shit that might have scared me when I was a kid, but I never felt like something was there that I couldn't see.
Okay. Well, I feel like I feel like Ho Chong got some good shit. But for me, being the only child, like, imagination running wild, but
Nigga, what? An only child?
well, to a certain age. I'm sorry.
He just erased a whole person from the genealogy. From the genealogy. He just wiped somebody.
That's why y'all not talking.
He
He always felt that you wanted to be the only child.
Honestly, the motherfucker probably got switched at birth. But I ain't gonna say it. But I said it. I ain't gonna say it, but I said it. But yeah, growing up as the only child to a certain age, maybe it was my imagination, but I lived with my grandmother, and she stayed in this old ass house. And I swear to God, I was just in the bed, and I heard some shit moving that shouldn't be moving. Mm-hmm. And I'm out the house. Yeah. As 8-9-year-old,
You left out the house.
I ran the house. Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah.
I was out of there. And it could have been just a house settling. You know how they say the house settlers and shit.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't never, like I said, I ain't never been through shit like that. Yeah. And I am scary as hell too when it comes to like dark and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get back inside as quick as I can.
Do y'all fuck with those paranormal type movies? Conjuring. What's the other one? What's the real famous one?
Blair Witch.
Not Blair Witch.
When I was in the woods.
No, the
Blair Witch was in the woods.
No, the same old white lady that's in all the scary shit.
Exorcist.
No, that's too far away.
I know what you're talking about.
The ones where they shot them shits like on like they,
like a regular
cameras.
camera type shit.
But like
Blair
they
Witch.
cameras. They cameras in the house. Paranormal activity. There we go.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's crazy. We can
Like Blair Witch came out first, and it did its thing. But then it's the Paranormal Activity movies.
Yeah.
That set the groundwork for what we have now.
Yeah, and it was like they were just out there with a camcorder.
Yeah, it would be like they cameras set up in their house, and it's like, okay, they'd be going through their regular day. Then it'd be whatever day shit hit. Then you'll see like it's 3:00 in the morning, the quote unquote witching hour or whatever. Then the wife just get up and she's standing there looking.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
people just go on a killing spree. You know what I'm saying?
And it take 2 hours to get to that point because you just like, okay.
So none of y'all experienced anything like that?
Like that? What? Like that? No.
The Ring.
No. How about you, my boy?
Yeah.
No shit.
I'll speak on some of it. Let's just say like one thing I believe in is like I believe in spirits and energy and whatnot, but I'm not afraid of them.
Yeah.
In a sense. Okay. Because
You can't do nothing to me.
no, they can technically. Okay. So
Make me have a damn heart attack at the very least.
so like the way I see it is like I've always had a crazy kind of like because I'm also religious at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm Catholic, and not the best religion or whatever. But,
All right, man.
But I'm just saying, like, I was raised Catholic, so
Yeah.
I believe in God's spirit and everything like that. So whenever I'm facing like those things or energies or things like that, I'm not afraid because like the way I see it is like, yeah, you can get me, but if you get me, you're fucked because we're the same now.
Yeah.
Now I can touch you.
That's
Now I can touch
exactly
you.
why they leave you alone too.
Like I'm cool.
That's a unique.
This nigga's nuts.
He crazy.
Let's find somebody else to fuck with.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with it,
Yeah.
but you just be ready because I'm not gonna let up,
Yeah.
like, so like
I got
just
all
say-
eternity.
Yeah. Spiritual warfare.
So I'll share this. Like, so whenever you were talking about like the house settling or whatnot. So like one of my offices back in the day, like we renovated this new warehouse and things like that, and they say like you're supposed to do some type of cleansing
Right.
or I don't know whether you like Chinese people and the Asians, they have like some like feng shui cleansing and you have to like burn all this sage or whatever essence and things like that.
I got something in there.
So we didn't do any of that. I don't believe in any of that stuff. So we just move in.
Time out. So you believe in spirits, but you don't believe in sage or whatever.
No. This was before I didn't believe in it.
Okay.
So I'm like into it now. I'm like, okay, this shit might be real. This shit might be real. But I'm not afraid of you. I respect you now. Now we neighbors, we roommates, but
Okay.
like but like
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not
Some
gonna
kind
be
of acknowledgement.
Yeah, like okay, you real. So, but there's also you have to. They say you do this cleansing thing, so it's kind of like you respect them because they were here before you or whatever. So that's supposed to be a thing. So, things in the office would be like moving, and stuff like the next day, and be like, what the fuck, And I remember one time, so like we have, they say glass is like mirrors.
yeah.
So you shouldn't have too much glass. But we had a showroom, so it was all glass because I wanted everybody to see from the outside and everything like that. So it was like our whole thing was like a glass cube, and then my office was glass split by like just I don't know, like how wide is this place right here?
3 feet.
Like 3 feet by like 8 feet. Okay, so 3 feet by 8 feet glass. So two of them.
Yeah.
So one night we see, like, because I have security cameras and everything. So, the security cameras are seeing things, cameras catch things. Like maybe like you said in paranormal. And so they see bubbles and things coming through from the ground.
The floaters.
And the floaters, you've seen?
Yeah.
So I see all that in the camera. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy.
I need the dust.
And I'm just like, it could be like a mosquito or a fly or something, reflection. That's what I'm thinking. Then you see this thing go from the wall to the desk, and then a tool flies and breaks my window.
Boy, hell no.
No.
Boy, hell no.
And that 3 foot by 8 foot shatters.
Hell no. It's time to leave.
So
you can have this motherfucker.
No. We ain't leaving. We signed a lease. we in here.
We about to fix this window.
No. But then they
rip.
say this also too, like in Chinese culture, or whatever. So if something like bad like that happens, but it doesn't happen to you, it means that spirit blocks something that was actually targeting you.
Okay.
So there was something like that. So we ended up just not fixing the. we just cleaned up the glass and just let it play, and we was good. So it wasn't anything. But yeah, that's one of the experiences that I could share.
Shit, not for black folks. If that shit happened to us.
I might
something tried to
believe you're
get you.
believing in spirits. Hell.
Something tried to get you.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
so
nah,
that's
so-
something funny to share.
Rich
So
throwing-
it's like you said, like, do I believe in energy and stuff like this? Yeah, and now I do.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
before I was just like religious and
Made a
ain't
believer
nothing
out
gonna,
your
ain't nothing
ass.
gonna fuck
Yeah.
with me. And then you see a thing float through the wall and then pick up like a little hammer wrench and fling it. And there's nobody in the office, and it just hits the glass, and I'm just like, yo.
Look at this. Come here, everybody. Everybody, look at this.
That shit crazy as hell. And going back to like watch the footage too, it's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. Like what? I was like, who the fuck came in here and broke my shit? Like, and then like check the camera. I was like, yeah, nobody else should see this. Yeah. I think people are gonna quit.
Don't tell nobody.
But that was like years ago. So
Because everybody leaving.
That shit
Including
funny as
me.
hell.
yeah.
Shit, Phil, you had any?
Hell no, but I told you I don't play around, dog. I do not play. Like even if I did, I didn't. I don't play, dog.
I remember when I was staying with my mom and pops for a little bit and in a house by myself, probably like 13. And I'm hoping that for some fucking reason, I've always lived by a graveyard.
Why?
I don't as a kid, it wasn't intentional, believe me. But maybe that the rent was cheaper by graveyards. I don't know. But shit, they had fucked around and left, date night and stuff, and I'm at the crib by myself, and I heard some shit, and some doors opening, closing, and some shit rattling. They didn't come back until like 10:30. I was outside for 3 hours just by my
Man.
like 2 or 3 hours just out there by myself. Like you ain't if you gonna get me, you gonna get me running.
Yeah.
Wasn't fucking with inside.
No, I'm not going inside. Head start.
But it's your home though.
But that motherfucker's home. I was just in there. Whatever was in there, that's theirs.
But no,
Y'all know this whole time, Buddy been like, we've been watching like the Annabelle movies and things of that nature, right?
yeah.
And this whole time, I didn't know that this fucking Annabelle shit was really a Raggedy Ann doll. This motherfucker looked
Raggedy
nice as
Ann.
hell in the face.
Look like some bullshit.
But from the movies, they make that motherfucker look so menacing.
Super scary with the what is it, porcelain face and shit.
Yeah, nah, that's dope. They should have kept the original doll in that mud. That would have been crazy. That little doll was getting off all them murders and shit.
But Ho Chong was saying earlier that the guy had a special case, or somebody was saying that he had a special case for the doll.
Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't me.
He said he built the
Off camera.
it was off camera, but they did say
In the
or he
report that we was
said
watching.
that thing that they got the doll in is he built a special coffin case for her so her spirit can't escape.
Yeah.
He said that.
This motherfucker found some wood on the side of the road and put some shit together.
Ain't no telling.
and just put a cross on it.
So do y'all believe in the shit or not? Because it's like now it sounds like, do y'all believe there are people out there who are equipped to keep a bad energy or whatever into a secure location or bind it to a doll?
That's a good question. That's a good question. I would say yes. But if you taking it to like doing tours and stuff, I don't know how believable you really are. I understand you gotta make money, how you gonna make your money. And especially if you're gifted and can sense these things and can kind of understand these things, but I don't know.
Yeah, see, I be wanting to have it my way and say no, right? I want to have it my way and say, no, I don't believe that people can block, a human can block an evil spirit or evil spirits exist. But at the same time, I don't want nobody trying no like voodoo shit on me either.
Right.
You know, so.
Ooh, I got a story about that.
Yeah. See, and that's some shit that I feel like, nah, that shit ain't no way that shit work until somebody puts something on your ass, and then you know, then you might have to either stay in denial or whatever. But like I said, I just want to have it my way until something happens.
See, now I want to get into a little bit deeper conversation. Like, I want to see how y'all boys feel about good and evil. Like, do y'all believe that there is a struggle or a battle of good versus evil? Or is it more so like just yin yang? Like when it comes to duality, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, is good and evil a thing, or is it just?
There is a yin and a yang, but I think you as a person, you can decide to go more to one direction than the other way. So you can choose to be more good than you are bad, and vice versa. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I do believe I only believe there is a good and a bad only because of like human morality though. So I just think, you know, as human beings, you know, you can kind of see a kid know what's nice and what's not and how they want to be treated, right? So, you know, that to me, that's the good and bad of it. I don't necessarily believe in evil though.
Okay.
I don't think there's like this war going on between good and evil.
All right.
What about you, my boy?
Feel free to cuss me out too.
No. I think there's no absolute good and absolute evil.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be a little bit of both.
I
in
think
everything.
it's just like you know, like yin yang. There's gonna be bad and the good, because what's good may be bad for others. You know, and things like that. But you're talking more like a spiritual like battle between good and evil, right? That's what you're saying?
No, just as we see it as humans. Yeah.
Yeah, I just see it as us wanting to be treated a certain way, and that's what kind of creates morality, and that's the kind of the good and bad. To me, that's where it starts. But as far as there just being, you know, pure evil, I think people know. If you're doing bad, you know.
So you don't think there are evil people out there?
I think there are people that like doing bad. So I guess the word evil, to me, evil is like
Evil is good.
a religious word somewhere. You know? So I believe in bad, not evil. That if that makes sense.
So what's the difference? If you could define it.
I think one is based in religion and one is just based on like
Morality. Or something like that. All right, so I guess since we're here, then
But
who go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, sorry for any atheists. You might don't want to listen to this part, but go ahead.
Shit, hey, nigga.
Right.
So,
correct.
All right. So since we're talking about evil, like, okay, so from a Christian leaning perspective, at least growing up in the United States, whenever you hear the word evil, it's always associated with the devil, right?
Right.
Do boys here believe in the devil?
No, because to me it comes down to, like you said, duality. We have both, quote unquote, God in us, and we have also, quote unquote, the devil in us. So, like I said, it just depends on what you, on a moral basis, how you decide to lean.
Yeah, simply put, I believe in a creator, but not a devil. I don't believe in evil. I believe there's possibly a creator, but I don't believe that, you know, there's a devil or something in the world that makes people do evil things. I think the bad things that happen is just kind of part of the programming.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass.
Get your shit off.
Nigga,
Get your shit off.
grew up Catholic. I know a story that he told me when I think he was in Paris or some shit like that. So yeah. So like, nigga, give your opinion. Give your opinion, nigga.
Please.
No, you can't talk about that shit.
Okay, never mind.
No, you know about that shit.
I know, you're right. So no.
You didn't want to go with that other stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, we don't.
Then that goes a
Yeah.
rabbit hole.
You're right.
And then they're gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
You guys gonna have a million questions.
I'm they.
And then it's gonna go into a whole other direction.
Okay. So we'll.
Yeah, certain things are real and whatnot. But I wanted to touch base on like just getting a better understanding because you were talking about the religion. Religion aside, so what separates doing a bunch of bad shit from evil?
I don't think that's why I say I don't think it's I can't really draw a difference. Like it's necessarily a difference. I just think that's just me as far as saying like about something spiritual. You know, as far as it being a spiritual thing, I think it's more of a human thing than something spiritual that makes people be bad.
Okay, so it's just a human nature.
Yeah, it's like a human nature thing to be a bad person. Okay. That's more so of a human nature thing than the devil in us. Is my opinion.
But for me, even with that, as far as like, okay, let's say it's a human nature thing, right? But somebody that's a quote unquote bad person, or if we want to use the term evil, they don't exist in that energy all the time. I assume.
Yeah.
Because nobody's just one thing all the time. Like, we was talking earlier. Some people think for whatever reason I'm an asshole. And I'm not.
By nature.
Though.
ABN.
Totally confused him, man.
I know, I understand.
He's not.
I got you, man.
Hey, man.
So he's like, wait, what?
So
he is the.
So my boy Ho Chong been knowing me since we've been teenagers, right?
Yeah.
And these other two niggas on this couch, they've been knowing me since I just been, I don't know.
For like the last 10 years.
For the last 10 years.
But Ho Chong, this man called his mama.
My mama don't know.
Your mama do know, nigga.
She don't.
He called his mama and also called him a bully.
Yeah. All right, so a couple weekends ago, we were at Mario's house.
Yeah.
His wife, she was just pandering or posturing because she wants to be on the podcast. Sorry, Keisha. So she fucked around and said, like, I'm a bully. And I was like, okay, well, I called my mom. She said I was mean. And I said, mom, am I mean? She said, yeah, you mean and you're a bully. I said, well, okay, what a traitor. So then I called my kids, Malcolm and Kayla, and I mean, then they both say yes. But of course, my kids are gonna think that way, right? You gotta because I'm dad, right?
Yeah. Dad.
And then my mom, I don't know why she said that.
She's just giving you a hard time. She know you're on the pod.
Come on, man, give me $5. See,
Get the hell out. Get that shit
Nah,
out of
man,
here.
you know, I don't think you. I just think you brutally honest, and people, hey, that's how it be. But you can be mean if somebody is mean and they want to be mean. I think you can be as mean as anybody.
I hear a spot nigga threatened to kill me the other day.
You can be as mean as anybody on earth.
Call me a pussy ass nigga. Get that pussy ass nigga. All right, boy. But anyway, all right.
So, but I do think you. I don't think you mean, especially not to the people that you fuck with and said you ain't mean to people. You.
So
said,
what the fuck do Rod be talking about, cuz?
It's your honesty. I think it's your honesty, how you deliver shit.
Niggas be mad because I live in my motherfucking me truth, cuz.
And that's good. That's good, bro. But for any new listener or viewer, this is an ongoing battle between me and Phil about who's the meanest. And hands down, this nigga winning.
I be that. It's effective to get the job done.
Episode 1.
Huh?
I said that's probably been a thing since episode 1.
Since before that.
But my thing with me and why I don't say certain things, and we're gonna get back to the subject eventually, but why I don't say certain things or speak on shit, because there's also a dark ride. And once I get into that bag, it's up.
Yeah.
And I know that.
And that's what's entertaining.
So it is. but that's why I also
That's what we want to see.
that's why I also
Ask Phil, don't say that wrong, Phil. That's exactly how Phil think.
Wait. Nah, what I missed?
He said the dark ride. He said dark ride, and Ho Chong say, yeah, that's entertaining. That's what we want to see.
Bring him out.
I say that's exactly what Phil be talking about.
But shit, you know, my circle is already small, and when Dark Ride come out, if he do come out, shit,
It's gonna get smaller. It'll be all right.
It will be. But yeah, just getting back to this whole thing with Annabelle, you know, just coming from Louisiana, I grew up around a lot of this shit. And, you know, one thing my grandmother told me off the bat when I was young, don't eat at nobody else's house.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of magic or voodoo that can be done just by just food alone.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What you put in that ham?
Not shit, nigga. We don't practice, brother.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
Because
I'm from the border, so
yeah, and you got that shit too.
Yeah,
being from
we got
East
the shit
Texas.
too. Yeah.
But you know, it's just
so you never go to your friend's house for dinner or nothing?
when I was younger, no, I'll be in that motherfucker's stomach growling, hungry as hell. But
Really?
I'm like, I'm not gonna eat unless my grandmother say or my mom say, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
But just going to like, or maybe not, I ain't gonna say a random friend, but a friend that ain't been around my folks, to be like, no, you can't eat there.
Because I think like for us or like Asian cultures, like food is how we show appreciation and love.
Yeah.
So whenever you go to somebody else's house, they take care of you and feed you.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah, I think
that's the
it'd be
first time I heard that. Yeah.
It'd be a lot of like black phobia, in my opinion. I think like it's been in like black culture. I think it's a lot of we be gaining a lot of phobia for shit. So you know, when it comes to like the Louisiana culture and them knowing voodoo, especially back in like the 80s and 90s, like that's a thing that we talked about a lot. Is like people in Louisiana knowing voodoo. I'm from Hoodoo, yeah. And I'm from, like I say, St. Augustine, which is it's like 2 hours south of Longview, but it's kind of like on the border. So I would say I characterize it as the Texas Bayou. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's Texas Bayous.
Yeah.
And but that's the thing they say. Like, you know, girls, you know, don't eat us spaghetti and stuff like that. They had us really believe
Anything with red sauce.
that shit is real.
Pause. Why did they always just cook spaghetti? Because we never had spaghetti before.
Because that's a step up from noodles.
Why?
You just added hamburger meat and sauce to it.
It's like, why is that it?
But 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 it's
all
taking me a
that bitch can
long
cook.
time to get to my point. But about phobias, but you know, just knowing that, and then you know the stories being told, I feel like a lot of the times that shit get sensationalized, and then damn, there you go. You know, like looking at people sideways when you go to your friend's house, and they got lasagna. You heard you're not supposed to be eating folks' red sauce and shit. So.
But yeah, real quick, you know, I just real quick, real story. My godmother, her brother, crazy in love with a chick. Chick wasn't about shit. Would cuss him out, try to stab him a few times.
Wait, what?
Call the police on him a few times and shit, and he would never leave. And everybody in his family was trying to figure out, why does he stay with this chick? So I think it was his mother or his grandmother went and talked to somebody that dealt with the hoodoo. And this lady, from what I heard, you know, coming from my mom, so if it's a lie, she told it to me. No. But the lady told my godmother to go to the house that he stayed in. They lived in a mobile home. Check under the mattress, check under the bed.
Yeah.
You're looking for a hex bag.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Deep shit. Bones and everything.
Oh damn.
So they went one day. I mean, he fought against this shit. He really fought hard for them not to go in the house, which is like crazy, like nuts to me. But they got in, checked under the bed, checked under the mattress, his pillowcase and everything. Nothing was there. So from what I was told, they went back to the lady and said, hey, we didn't find anything. She's like, no, there's something there. And she asked, okay, does he stay in a mobile home? Mm-hmm. And they was like, yeah. Oh, and she was like, okay, go to the bedroom under the bed where the bed would be, under the mobile home, and look there.
Oh, that's some dedication.
Fuck.
Yeah. And sure enough, when they went and checked under the damn house, it was a hex bag there.
Damn.
Under the bed, where the bed would be in the bedroom.
Oh, okay, right up under the bed, though. You
Under,
know.
under the mobile home.
Yeah, that's it. That is some dedication, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she know what she doing on
Had
his
to
ass.
crawl past all them fucking cylinder
Yeah.
blocks. Hell no.
He bringing that chick to the house too,
Man.
boy.
Anyway, man. So
Some dick too, I guess.
shit. Rest in peace, Dan Rivera. I do think they are dragging this shit out off the strength of like now. Autopsy takes about 30 to 90 days. I saw earlier on the people.com. So let's see what they come up with. But they have another movie that's coming out, and they are going to continue with the tour. So they could potentially try to stretch this out to make it maybe more than what it is, or it might be exactly what it is. This ragged and dog got this nigga the fuck up out of here.
That's fucked up too.
All right, break time.
Hold on, one more thing though.
God damn it.
One more thing. I just want to tell Ho Chung and other people about like hoodoo stories and shit.
Yeah.
Check out the movie Eve's Bayou.
Ease by you.
Yeah. Check out
Ease.
EVES.
Hey man,
You gotta ask questions.
I gotta ask.
You gotta ask
Yeah,
questions.
Eve's
I'm
Bayou.
just
Check
making
out
sure
the
I heard
movie
right.
Eve's Bayou. That,
Bayou, I
that's
know how to
it.
spell Bayou, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Say less.
Yeah, that's a
cool.
wrap.
All right, cool.
All right, I got a question for the good homies and anybody out there listening. Deep question. Who's to blame or at fault for a woman's inability to understand her man's emotions or feelings?
Society.
I know. It's a touchy subject. And anybody out here that's out there listening or watching, put in the comments how you feel about it, so I can get in the comments and roast you. But no, I'm playing.
Yeah, man. Let's have a good, honest dialogue about this. Mario, I heard you say society.
Yeah. When first it comes to my mind is like society, and it always is. It's only to like recent right now. I seem like that people even starting to try and care about a man's mental health and shit. So I think for the most part, especially us, like mid-30s to 40s, for the most part, man, we come from an era where you supposed to shut your ass up and man up. And we kind of live like that too, though, you know?
Right.
For the most part, we still do kind of live like that, but I think we come from an era where it's like that for us and for women as well. So they not really equipped to understand what we really go through every day. And I blame the world, really. Probably, generations back of, like men getting their ass kicked every day and expecting to get up and go do it again because it's just what's got to be done, honestly.
All right, to give a little bit agreement and pushback on that, like we are in a different time because before a man would just he put all the burdens on his back and just kept it pushing. If the house is burning down, still gotta go to work, still got to make sure these kids eat.
Yeah.
But now we're in a time to where there's a new phrase with this whole emotional intelligence. So now women act like they want a man that's vulnerable or knows his feelings and can deal with his emotions. But my thing is, how are you as a woman equipped to handle what I'm telling you if you never had to deal with that from a man before?
From any man.
Yeah, because you might not even have your emotions in check. You might think you do, but you might not actually have that going on right now. So how can you take on my burdens or my feelings or my emotions when you're not emotionally sound?
as far I don't think they can. That's like not like as far as them being able to do that. I don't think they can. I don't think, like I said, especially our age. Maybe talk to a 18 to 25-year-old and they see it differently. But I don't know. But
and what way you think they see it different?
Because it's being talked about now. So I do think from the time we was teenagers to mid-20s, nobody gave a damn about how men were feeling, in my opinion.
So you tell me you think these little hussies give a damn now?
I think it's being talked about more. So maybe
I understand it's being talked about more, but you trying to tell me from what you see, and only like maybe the ones that you know personally, but also from what you see on the social media, you think these hussies give a damn now?
No, I can't say that.
I think jumping in on what he was saying about showing vulnerability, was that what you were saying?
Yeah.
I don't think they want you to show vulnerability. They want you to regulate your emotions. They say they want you to be vulnerable about something.
And open up.
But they don't really know what they want half the time. They don't even know where they want to eat. So
No, that's
just put it
100%
there.
of the time.
Let's just hit pause and they don't even know what they want to eat for dinner. So, or where they want to go. So like whenever they ask for stuff like that, I think for men, it's not easy. It's never been easy. Not saying it's easy for the ladies, but I think it's just like they want you to be able to regulate your emotions versus sharing your vulnerabilities. I think that might be more in line with what you were saying.
Yeah.
And plus, like, what you were going back to, like, they're not really equipped with it. Mm-hmm. Because if you think about how men or boys are raised versus girls are raised, single parent, whole parent, whatever,
Right.
household, they're raised completely different.
Yeah.
Like, the girl is always going to be the princess. Right? So always, no matter what. And the boy always has to do whatever and fend for himself no matter what.
Yeah.
So everything's been taken care of. So when you're raised in that way where, not saying all families, but, like maybe
Mostly.
Predominantly.
Yeah, mostly.
So if everything's taken care of for you, what do you actually develop?
Yeah, true.
So who do you put the blame on? Is it the woman or society?
What you were saying is society. I think it's like society and the norms of culture.
So, and Rod, you said that you agreed a little bit, but you was gonna also offer some pushback.
Yeah. The pushback is, just to be honest, women don't give a fuck how guys feel. We just here to listen to what you got going on. Either give you feedback if you need that or just be a sounding board. Because I can come home after a hard day's work, speaking personally, I can come home after a hard day's work, 12 hours hot ass building. I'm speaking to my relationships though, okay? But it's been 2 times. I can come home, sweat dripping down the crack of my ass, and hey, you know what? My woman wants me to be open and tell her how I feel. Okay, let me try. Even though in my right mind says, don't do the shit.
Don't do this shit.
It's a waste of fucking time. Yeah. And each one of these instances, it's just like, damn, babe, I had a hard day. You wouldn't believe the amount of work I had. And 10 times out of 10, it's always been, well, I did this, I did that.
You're like, my day was hard too.
Yeah. In this air conditioned ass house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a hard day's work in this 69-degree house, taking care of what I gotta take care of. Yeah. And then it got to a point for me to where if the question was asked, okay. Oh, it was okay. A normal day at work. Yeah. Because I don't want to hear you try to outdo me on how bad our days was.
Yeah. For my dynamic, I would say at home for me, my wife, she pretty much gonna tell me about her day. For the most part, she needs to do that too, though. You know, it's almost like something she needs is to be able to say what happened during her day. I'm not like that though. And, you know, personally, you know, I can even say this on here because I'm human. Sometimes I don't want to hear it too, though. You know, like sometimes I just really just want to chill and like, especially if I had a bad day, I kind of don't want to hear the bad shit that went on in your day too, and just compile that on top of mine. But for the most,
I was gonna say, I don't mean to interrupt you, but as a man, you're supposed to, even though with all the shit you got going on, you still have to be what she needs at that point in time.
yeah,
But then on the flip side of that is when I need you to be this, there's a disconnect for whatever reason.
and I would say personally, I would say shut off a part of me that may need that.
But okay, let me
have needed that, but it's probably due to maybe not feeling like you heard or whatever. But
let me ask you a question. Why should you shut that part off, especially if you are in a relationship? And I'm not trying to stir no shit up, but why do you have to shut that part off of you when that's a part of you and what you're dealing with and going through when you are in a committed relationship with your loved one?
I would say, you know, shit. I don't want society. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep going back to society. To me, it's like what, as far as I know, that's like what I'm supposed to be doing here. You know, that just feels like my role in this whole thing.
Just no days off, man.
Yeah. So
that's what
No days off.
yeah. So I feel like that's my role is, and emotionally, I feel like I can probably really stir this shit and get through mine a little better than maybe she can if she ain't able to express herself every day.
But check this out though. If you with somebody, let's just say for instance, example, you with somebody 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
And in 10 fucking years, you decide one time to say, hey, my day fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Yeah. You should have that.
You should have that, right?
Yeah.
And
I do believe I got that now, and I will.
Yeah, like I said, this is not pertaining to you. This is a broad question.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't come to you with how I feel for like all this amount of time, and the one time I need you to be that for me, and you can't be, there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that goes back to the question I asked: who's to blame?
Yeah, I think for the man, Ho Chun said it.
Society, right?
It's society. Like it's like they always had everything taken care of. Everything has always been taken care of for them. Especially like women in damn near every culture, like men take care of everything for them. So
But my thing about that is, and I said this before, you know, the new thing now is emotional intelligence from a man. Stop pushing that narrative if that's not what the fuck you want.
and then I don't even know what the hell that mean either.
Can you describe what that means?
Right.
Nobody can. I mean, well, everybody can, but they're gonna have definitions for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be you ask 10 people, it's probably gonna be 7 different definitions.
But stop pushing that fucking narrative when we all know. And if you ask this question to yourself and be truthful about it, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just need my man to be a man.
And say that shit, dog. But at least do say that. Don't act like you are here to hear this man, spill his guts to you, and then most of the time that shit gonna get used against you.
Man, soon as she get mad.
Yeah. That shit gonna get used.
Soon as she get mad.
No, I just don't believe in giving up no weakness to nobody like that. So
yeah, you don't know how many days. I think about it, and I know I shouldn't do it, but I'm like, hey, Why not? I've been hearing your shit for how many years?
Yeah.
Be there for me one day, and every time I be damned, it always go left.
Maybe you should prime it.
Maybe.
Ain't no primer.
No, like prime it as in like, look, like if you really want to know I'm having a rough day, you know, I'm about to tell you some shit. You know, if you want to listen, if you don't want to listen, then I'm gonna just leave me alone. You know,
But
like
women
prime
lie,
it.
man. They gonna lie and say, yeah, go ahead, babe.
No, like, but you can read them, right? You gotta be able to read them.
yeah.
Like, you know, like, and it's like priming them, like, you know, you're about to go to this vulnerable spot, and you're priming them to see if, like, you know, it's a safe space or whatnot. If you do share, then you can share. But if they on that bullshit, then just, you know, just get the fuck out of here.
Protect yourself.
Just give me some space.
He's not kidding.
Yeah,
Just
protect
some space.
yourself for real.
All right, so let me ask the counter question. All right, so okay, if it's not in any of your past relationships, or maybe it's in some of your female friendships or some of your female family members, do y'all know women in your personal lives that are capable of dealing with a man in his vulnerabilities?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I would say, and because I would say yes, because of like shit that personally my family has went through, to where they just, you gotta see this shit anyway, you know. So you gonna have to see this shit and kind of under you seen a man cry basically. So you know, I do feel like, yeah, probably people from my family or people that I know, especially women, probably seen men in some vulnerable places to where they got experience to, you know. But of course, not everybody. But, you know, I do say, you say some, yes. I'm being nice.
Some.
Yeah.
And it also depend on where they at in their life and
Yeah. Maturity. Yeah. That has to do a lot. Or whether they've been, you know, divorced or whatnot. They've been through some shit too.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's safe to say that all women aren't trash, is what I'm hearing from you guys.
Yeah, I would say it's safe to say yes.
I wouldn't say that they
It's
all
probably
they're not equipped. Like
30
like
good
what woman or what girl grows up in their household and the parent or parents say you should know how to deal with a man's feelings.
that shit ain't happening.
It's not.
I'm raising
But-
kids,
but they-
and
but
we
they-
ain't having that conversation.
But they
for
but they
real,
are
if I'm being honest.
are taught to be nurturing if that's in their personality. They do know how to cook and do this and that. He said that with his chest.
Who?
Today?
Some.
Today, some. Okay,
It depend
some.
on-
Like
it-
very
it-
few. Some.
It depends on the age too.
Yeah, but like today,
It's
this is a different group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if
No, nah, that,
Yeah.
yeah, you ain't lying.
but yeah, if they wasn't raised to have that in mind about a man's overall being, not just putting food in his stomach and making his sack his nuts light and shit like that.
And being pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, they're not gonna learn. And then when they do learn, they have to learn in real time, and they might not be able. Well, they're not gonna be able to understand that shit in real time. Damn, he cutting up. Look what's going on down there.
You don't want to know.
I do.
You don't.
But yeah, that real time shit, that real time, that's one of them things there. Like somebody trying to learn some shit that deep in real time is, it's not likely for real. You know, especially if you mess around and get with somebody that's kind of knows nonsense, but you like them too. Shit, you ain't getting but one shot out here for real. So
Damn. So now I'm thinking about, so the question at hand was, women being able to deal with the man's emotions, right?
Right.
And then, okay, so who do we blame the most? Is it society? Is it the woman? Is it a combination of the two?
What's your take on it?
I don't know, because I was leaning towards society, right?
Yeah.
But as I sit here now listening, I think, it's like, well, damn. Sometimes if you stay away from a shallow bitch, you don't get shallow results. Bitches be mad shallow.
Church.
Let me say something real. These niggas want to be nice.
No, I'm not being nice, but I understand.
Nah, these hoes be shallow, and sometimes like the owners really might be on the nigga for getting with a shallow bitch.
Yeah.
This bitch is more, it has more shallow than the kiddie pool. That there's no depth to her. She's just straight superficial, and then like okay, and then we know what we got with this superficial ass bitch, and now we get to a point to where it's like, damn, but okay, now that I bagged you, I want you to understand me. This bitch don't understand nothing but knock out Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Take me to eat some crawfish.
Yeah.
Baddie, shot o'clock. These hoes don't understand nothing. Niggas get with a shallow bitch.
Yeah.
And be wanting some depth.
Yeah.
Depth of character.
That's
Some
why
appreciation why he, furnishing these crawfish and that type of lifestyle.
Because I asked the couch, I asked the homies, it's like, hey, do y'all know any women that can deal with the man's vulnerability? And two of these niggas thought about it and said, yes, for fucking sure. Then it's like, well, God damn it. Am I the problem? Have I only, do I?
Yes.
My girl listens to this.
Oh, no.
Do I only attract self-centered, shallow,
Careful,
self-absorbed
Camera's on.
women into my life? Because, so, all right, is it fair to say, male or female or trans, if you have the inability to be empathetic to what someone else is going through, is it safe to say that you're kind of self-centered and or shallow? If you lack the ability to be empathetic towards somebody else's pain, and not saying that you have to, or should I say,
Is it sympathetic or empathetic?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to come back. Like, okay, so can you show sympathy towards what somebody might be going through?
Yeah.
And some people, male or female or trans, lack the ability to do that.
That's real.
And that's, boy, I almost said something.
But yeah.
So is it a society situation? Is it a situation with each individual woman?
Yeah, fuck
or
that.
is it on the person who chose that person?
Let him go.
Yes, sir. Let's turn this up. Let's turn this up.
I'm not gonna put it.
Cause hold on, cause whatever side you take, no, I'm gonna try to argue it. Okay. Cause like we over here just being emotional bitches and shit, which we know that men are not allowed to do.
And my Carl Thomas back. But hey, but if we gonna be like that, I mean, it's good that we can be like that with each other, because you're not gonna get it at home. But anyway, I wouldn't blame society. I would, going back to what you said, I would blame the chick. Because when I take you on, I'm taking on you and all your problems and your shortcomings. I should get that same back.
But if you blaming the chick and then she's lacking in that area, at the end of the day, you only have yourself to blame?
No, she has to have a willingness to learn, because if she hasn't learned how to operate in that way, then you should be able to try to.
But he's saying,
But
what
wouldn't
he's
it be
saying
on
is
the
you
man
picked
to-
it because
Yeah.
you picked her?
Wouldn't it be on the man, especially at the ages that we're at now, to be like, you know what?
Man, these hoes be having masks on for 2 or 3 years, and you don't really know what you really don't know how this bitch really is.
But it's true.
Until motherfucker, you done moved in, y'all done bought a house together, you done had kids, and goddamn, you planning trips to
Yeah,
whatever.
these hoes run a good game, and we don't have women's intuition.
We don't. Well, and they don't either, but these motherfuckers have a dream, and goddamn, it's up. But yeah, nah, man, I don't know. Anybody else? Because I'm in my shit bag right now.
Well, go ahead. Get your catheter off then.
Nah,
I feel like a child on this couch.
I just don't. I don't see. I don't see it ever being a thing, though. You know, as far as men and women coming to a place on like a
50-50,
on
It's
more
never gonna
like
be
a majority level, you know, like
It's never gonna be.
it's never,
Never gonna be 50-50 in what way?
Every way.
anything.
What you mean?
Every.
When it comes to handling the kids, it's never gonna be 50-50.
I feel love argument brewing because I can just pick a different side.
When it comes to chores around the house, it will never be 50-50. When it comes to expressing
that's where I was
emotion or
emotion.
intimacy, being intimate with your loved one, it's never gonna be 50-50.
See, now that's where I feel like I would like to disagree as far as on the emotional part of it, because when it comes to the emotions part of it, like dog, at the end of the day, we're all human, and so that has a better. Are we?
Because hey, there are aliens and NPCs out here.
So the emotional part of it and the spiritual part of it have a better chance of being 50-50, or as we should say 100-100 quicker than chores or income or whatever somebody brings to a relationship. Because like, you know, if you are really living this life, from my opinion, like then like every day is a day to get better and to grow through your ups and your downs. Yeah. And each individual that's human should be going through that particular process.
Right. And that's why I said earlier, shallow or not, when we come together, you should be able to learn me. And that's been a thing, that's been a major thing to me in my relationships.
But did you pick a bitch that was remedial?
Yes.
do when you're walking down the hallway? Wait. When you walking down the hallway or picking a bitch for your life, do you walk past the honor classes because these hoes got too many standards? Then you go past the regular classes and then you go straight towards the early lunchroom and helmets classes?
I want to say
You
that.
said helmets class? Can you say that?
Don't repeat it. I can't say that.
He said helmets class.
What Aaron is doing is much worse. I told you, you can say anything you want on the podcast as long as you say it in a clever way.
All right.
But no, I want to go to helmets, but probably the third group.
Yeah.
So it's not the honors. It's not the honors. It's not the AP. It's not the pre-AP. It's not even the regular classes. But it's like I might have got held behind type shit because I'm emotionally stunted in my growth because, you know.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I be feeling like, man, men and women just care.
Am I talking about dwarves?
What you talking about stunting your growth?
Emotional growth, not physical growth.
I was like, dang, man, you just going.
No. I would never talk about the little people.
But before
little people is the correct term these days, right?
Hey, and any little
I'm pretty sure that's
Like,
right.
and like
Dwarf-
nigga,
I'm just playing. I knew
Dwarfism.
what you were talking about.
and dog, look, I'm 5'8". I probably look small as hell on this couch,
hey, and
but I'm big where it counts.
I respect little women.
Man.
Spinners.
Hit what?
What?
Spinners?
What?
Nothing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we was going somewhere.
Yeah, let me get back. Okay. But real quick before you get to that, before I lose this thought, don't ask me as a man for emotional anything if you can't reciprocate it. Point blank. Period.
Okay.
Man, but even the girls in remedial classes can ask for like, nah, dog. I was when I thought of this question, I was definitely on the other side of it. But as we sit here and I get to thinking about the shit, it's like, nah, nigga, if I get with a woman that can't really understand or handle my emotions, nigga, that's on me.
But at the same time, like I just said, don't expect me to be the same way with you though. Let's not
But
be
the
emotional.
thing is, like, and then okay, so if you are with somebody who doesn't have the depth of character, womanhood to understand or nurture the fullness of your emotions and your manhood, then why are you there?
Cheat. and this is why
That's one option.
And this is why this is why men cheat. Yeah. If a woman want to know why,
because they terrible at picking the woman that they actually want to love.
and that side bitch gonna be everything that you want.
Oh my God! Well, why is the side bitch not the one that you're with?
Because I'm already with somebody. It's too late. You came in my life a little bit too late.
Damn it!
But the side
no
bitch,
switch up.
yeah, the side chick, she right here where I need to be.
I'm loyal.
that ain't no switch ups.
And then the life we living now, women are okay with being side chicks, so.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Because they don't want a full-time dude.
Oh my God.
I mean, if we're gonna be real, let's be real about the situation.
Somebody.
So whatever your bitch is, whatever your chick is lacking, I'm sorry, bro, I keep stepping on your work. Whatever your chick is lacking, go get you somebody that's gonna make up the difference. If your bitch only fucking one time a week, go get you a bitch that's gonna fuck every day, or whatever you got time to step out.
Yo, other days,
see,
feel in your schedule.
that's definitely man logic. Because if it's the other way around, let's say you was having a hard week that week, and you know your bitch want dick every day, and it's like, nah, baby, I had a hard week, and she'll get it somewhere else. Now what? Now what?
Yeah.
Do you
really you trash as hell, honestly.
do you know how
That's
many?
your fault in society.
Do you know how many stories I've heard of hard-working men go to work every fucking day and a bitch step out because she say, you never at home, you always at work. Bitch, if I don't go to work, how do bills get paid? So that, like, come on.
Put on the boxing gloves.
To the wrong woman, bills get paid being pretty. I don't know. Shit was just always done for me. I don't know why though.
Yeah, it goes back to society.
Yeah, it's right. It's right there. Like that's how we always treated women out here, dog.
Them shit's tit for tat.
Just make shit easy for them, and by the time, you know, like Rod say, they gotta learn in real time. Shit, it's gonna be some fucked up people coming out of it.
Hey man, fuck that. I blame Love Island.
Oh my God.
Fuck them. I think that's the problem.
Oh man.
It ain't, but it is.
Man, God damn it. I've lost track of time, so we probably, let y'all talk about this clip family. We getting out this bitch.
All right.
You can do it now.
Oh,
wait. To put a bow on this subject, I guess. If we were to listen to the words of the good homie Rod, fellas, cheat. If we would listen to the words of the good homie Mario, it's society. Ho Chong, stay neutral.
I ain't saying shit.
Neutral.
No comment.
I gotta go home.
No comment.
And this nigga got to fly back to China eventually. Like, babe, how'd that podcast go? I watched it.
He gonna go back and say, oh shit, it didn't happen. Something happened with the memory card. It got corrupted.
No. I followed him. I saw you right there in your nice shoes. Yeah, and for me, yeah, man, I guess it's on the person that chose that.
Okay.
It's like going to the store and like knowing
Trying to get points.
Nah.
He blaming
Free
himself.
throws.
Nah, cause think about it.
This is cool. He like, it's on me.
It's on me.
I picked a bad one. Like subtle.
But that's
subtle shade.
That is subtle shade. But that is kind of a man thing, right? As far as it's on me, so it might be society then.
Yeah.
But then again, on the other hand, like let's say if a woman is dealing with a man that's a habitual cheater, it's like, well, damn, you keep or that's an abuser physically or emotionally. Well, damn, you keep going back to it, so you chose that.
Yeah.
Must be some good.
Peter.
Yeah,
some good ass
some
whooping.
good.
Some good Peter.
He whooping that ass real good.
Yeah, in another way, like, nah, that's some good sex right there that made you stay. And then we can't sit up here and pretend like, some of us in different parts of our lives didn't stay in bad relationships because of good sex and alcohol abuse, or drug abuse, or whatever it might have been, for whatever your vice was.
I feel attacked. No, I'm playing. Kind of not really.
What you mean, kind of not really?
No.
I've been there before. I said, man, I've been in a terrible relationship, nigga. But it's because, man, never mind. My girl listened to this podcast. I spare her ears this week.
You shouldn't go there.
Baby, turn this off. Yeah, man, I've been
You
in
shouldn't go there.
now turn this shit off.
Don't go there.
Okay, I won't go there. But
That
like,
was
I've been in a
wild.
terrible relationship that was extremely toxic in my past or whatever, but it was because of the alcohol abuse and other things that just kept that motherfucker going.
It's real life.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry
And you
to
can go home.
whatever man out there that might be listening to this, that I couldn't give it up to you all the way.
Yeah.
Because
No, I got you.
But I mean,
Because-
is that kind of like just in a way of just having a place to go home as long as you can go home, get drunk, and have sex at night.
Okay, I think like going back when you said go home, I think the home, regardless of like relationship thing, should be a place of peace.
Yeah.
So you don't need,
home should always be a place
You
of
should
peace.
not have all that drama. And
Yeah,
all that in
for
there.
sure.
So whether you can share your emotional vulnerabilities or they want emotional intelligence, just don't bother a motherfucker. Just
That's intelligent. That's actually intelligent.
If I want to play this game for the next 2-3 hours, let me kill some
Just
people
let
on
me
Call
just-
of Duty.
just let them just unwind.
Yeah.
I
That's
think-
true, because the way society has, like as a man, you go out no matter like at what level it is that you go out and you put your armor on, you go to war every fucking day
every
in
day.
your manhood.
Yeah.
So whenever you come home and
just wanna-
and you take that armor off and it's time to be relaxed and chill and vulnerable because you don't have your armor on.
Yeah.
Like you want to make sure that you're in a place to where like, okay, the person that you made your home with is not shooting darts at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that
Arrows.
you chose should
Yeah.
be, attacking you.
Nobody should have to go through no
You heard
shit
that
like
right? The one that you chose.
Fuck all that. But okay, I know we're supposed to be getting out of this, but we here. And it goes back to something I always say.
And if we want to keep this going, we can keep this going and we can
But
handle the
we can
clips
just get
next
out-
week.
we can get out of here off this.
Just real quick, and this goes into what I've been saying like a long ass time. If you know me, I've always said the same thing. Like all women, good or bad, say they want a good man, correct?
True.
But how do you feel like you are the person to be able to handle a good man if you never had one?
Like I said, they don't know what they want for dinner.
And there you have it.
And sometimes I think they just be saying shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just be saying shit because like it's
They forgetful too.
kind of like do y'all remember a couple of months ago when the word demure or whatever was going on around like whatever, like these hoes don't even know what that mean. And it's a buzzword, and like so just like the phrase having a good man is.
Yeah, and
the
I say
same way
good
with-
man to them is goddamn whatever the hell they conjured up in their head.
Did you buy me a Louis bag that I can
that's
put
a
on
good
social
man to her.
media to show my
know what I'm
homegirls?
saying?
Oh, we
Yeah.
went here, we went there. I got a good man.
A good man to her probably
Nigga-
ain't the same thing as it is to you.
Nigga
It
might be beating the shit out of her.
And it might change every second,
Yeah,
It change it all the time,
all that shit changes all the time. So I would say when a woman say she looking for a good man, for her, then whatever that means to her, and a lot of the time, shit, they okay with being who they are. So shit, as men, you be who you are. At the end of the day, don't compromise your shit. Be the man you are, and shit, whatever comes with that, or whoever wants to come with that, they can come. But
I'll say this too, like with all that said and all, I don't think it's all women are like that though.
the hell no.
So we're not saying like all women are.
No, it's the same.
But
But it's
it's
far.
just like,
There's some, but it's the same thing they be saying about good men. Like good men are hard to find, but also the good women are hard to find too. It's not just like it's millions of y'all just out here just chilling, looking for somebody. All of y'all are not good.
We just said not all y'all.
Just because you ain't broke no glasses out of nobody's car or slashed tires,
Yeah.
that don't necessarily make you good.
Yeah. But no, I feel like everybody want what they want, you know, and that means something different. To
And I
a
think
lot of
society right now, everybody's becoming more selfish.
people. Yeah.
It's and like I really don't think COVID helped either, because a lot of COVID babies and COVID relationships, you're locked in, and then it's always about, and people weren't used to, I think, staying together for that long, and then so that happened, and then I think psychologically they all want, like, I want what's best for me, and they didn't know how to be in a relation, like really be in a
And
relationship with that.
sensationalism. Do you feel like is that a thing in Hong Kong?
What do you mean?
Like, I would say sensationalism. Like, people here in America, we kind of feel like people damn near, even this goes with women and children and men too,
What?
want to do what they see on the internet for the most part. You got motherfuckers wanting to go to every single restaurant they see on TikTok and all of this shit.
But I'll say this: American culture as a whole has a lot of escapism.
Yeah.
So they do all these things to escape from their daily lives and make themselves feel better. I think it's a psychological
like
problem.
vacation culture.
You know, like all that. They live for the weekend. They
Yeah.
live for the vacation.
yeah.
They live for the product. Versus overseas, I think because the media is more controlled, therefore, you know, like people don't have those desires.
Yeah.
Damn.
No. It's just
That's
like,
real.
Not
That's
talking
what-
about,
that's what
not
I was
talking about,
asking
not talking
about.
about politics or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, not, but like
no,
just
but
like
I
niggas
think
don't
they,
have
they,
the-
they don't have those desires because they're not exposed to those things. Versus here, I think it's good for business because of consumer culture and everything like that.
Facts.
You know,
Definitely
so
got
it's
that
good for
here.
business. That's why U.S. is the biggest economy in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so that's important still. You know,
'Cause we always want-
You know, because everybody's consuming.
Yeah.
But so it's like, but where do you draw that line, and how do you switch off to have a healthy relationship or a peaceful household?
Yeah.
Instead of always comparing.
Yep.
Always
Scrolling through Instagram.
Yeah, and
Some
see
shit
how
my girl do.
Why can't you just be grateful for what you got? Like,
Yeah.
where were you yesterday,
Not
and
here.
where are you here now? Like, what, like you know what I'm saying? So like you see, you progress in life, but you shouldn't be able always. I mean, you know, people do whatever they want, but you shouldn't be comparing, like, you know, and just
Yeah.
doing all that.
And
And that's also, not, you know, just
And social media just reiterates that you shouldn't be grateful for your life. So that's the
because then
problem.
you're stealing the joy out of the moment that you had. Like,
yeah.
for example, like you work so hard for this stage, and then you scroll or whatever you're talking about, like in social media, you scroll and you're like, oh shit, I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Yeah,
And
America.
then like, but you know, like a year ago, you didn't have this.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you worked 5 years for this, and you got it now, and then you're gonna let one picture ruin that.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
crazy, man. Just
it's
diminish
just,
all your
you know,
hard work.
My girl got this funny ass habit to where like she could just be having the greatest day, and that she don't make her have a bad day, but she'll be scrolling. Shit, Hawaii won't even be on her fucking mind. I want to tell a joke so bad. Probably can't even spell Hawaii, but be scrolling and then see somebody in fucking Hawaii. Baby, when we go to Hawaii? We not, bitch. Jokey joke. But I'd be like, nah, tonight, pack your bags, let's go.
Right now.
Yeah, right
Get
now.
it out.
Shit, we can go to Kroger and get some Hawaiian rolls.
It's a Hawaiian punch.
Man, they got a Hawaiian Bros around the corner.
Shit, hey, we can go to Pizza Hut and get a Hawaiian pizza. Goddamn.
Damn, you want some spam, motherfucker? Yeah, no.
Yeah, they I seen somebody say they got Americans so good at like marketing and advertising. They got
that's what they do.
You know, you got
M.
cultures of people like
K
Ultra.
Ultra.
Yeah, you know,
Mind control.
Like this Jamaican girl say she watched TV and shit. She always wanted to come live in America.
And then she got to America.
Got to America and they selling her vacations to Jamaica. You know, like what the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's
real, too,
wild.
though.
That's wild. Yeah.
God damn, that's crazy as hell.
But you know, I had a conversation yesterday because I went out and got some things, and I was talking to a lady from Sudan, and she was just saying how it is being over here. She's only been here a year, and how fast paced everything is, and how expensive everything is, and how you're always working and never enjoying.
That's why it's that escapism.
Yeah.
You know, that
That's
they
what-
put you on that little
The hamster
what's that?
wheel.
Hamster wheel. Yeah. And then
Would you say it's like that in China as well? Because outside looking in, it seems that way, but I don't know. Because of course I've never been there.
I think
Because you never invite me.
I don't I don't know. Like I would say yes and no. Let me think about this. Like
Because I'm kind of I'd like that. Like I was gonna ask you as far as being in China. Like, is there like this culture of people, or is there people that's like the American dream that's always trying to get rich, or are there people there
that's
that
100%. 100%. That is
okay.
always there.
Okay.
But then there's this new generation, or there's this new class of people where they know they're never gonna make it, so they give up. So that's why I say yes and no.
Okay.
So they'll just work until they run out of cash, and and then they'll just not go to work.
Boy, I almost.
That's crazy.
And that is like the craziest thing that I've seen,
yeah,
in society. It was like, I'm gonna work, and then I get this check, right? And then I know I'm never gonna be able to afford a house, so I'm gonna just work until the end of the week, and then if rent's due, then I'll go back to work.
Yeah.
Or they'll just go play cards and bet the salary.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And they'll go to Macau or something and bet the salary.
That's
and then,
all they got. That's
how
because they just want to,
I was about to say
that's
something
that's the
just
only quick pace
stupid
thing
as
they
hell.
know.
but
Me too.
Because I'm Squid Game, nigga. That ain't Chinese. They Korean, nigga.
Hey, I was just okay. Well, shit. Let me get my shit off.
No, sir. That's not the same.
but no.
That's
No,
what I'm about
but
to
what's
say.
crazy is you say that, but look at how many casinos are being built in America.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Right on the way.
Think about all that. All the big cities.
Yeah.
But just pause. Like
They're trying to legalize it out here so they can build one out here in Dallas.
Exactly. I know.
So you
I've
don't
been
have to
watching.
so you don't have to travel to Oklahoma or Louisiana.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep
And
that
that's
money in
just-
house.
But that's
Well, Oklahoma
this is-
gonna die.
This
Anyway,
is crazy though. That's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah,
like if
facts.
you think about like the problem, with society and all that, and then now they're legalizing this and then making it readily accessible for everybody, and then there's already like the problem with Americans and living off of credit. Now everybody gonna be on debt because they're gonna be using credit to bet. And then, so it's like
You hear that, Aaron?
it's just
Leave that prize picks alone.
Fuck that. My parlay's gonna hit during football season.
I'm done till football season. I got one.
But yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's gonna be like this is stupid, and I shouldn't say, but it's like forever slavery.
Yeah.
Poor people tax.
And it's kind of like with like you say the hamster wheel. That's kind of what we like. That's the type of shit they got us in over here. Is like a whole lot of work. If you want to keep your head above water,
Yep.
Either you better have a fucking bright ass idea, better be some kind of entertaining, or you better work.
I mean, that shit.
Work.
And that shit tough as hell because like the damn near almost we to the point to even have a decent quality of life. It's like nigga, like you gotta get on that Curtis Jackson shit. Get rich or die trying.
Yeah. And
It's like where is the balance? Where is the happy medium? You know what I'm saying? Like
there is none, brother, because like you always say, America is a scam.
life
And
is,
it might be life, just life.
I say life. I say life is a scam.
Life total is a scam.
But then again, it's like so. I don't know because it's. I ain't gonna say I don't know, but it gets really tough, especially like when you feel like you have a entrepreneurial spirit, right? And you do have this gift or this idea that you want to bring forward, and then also be in a space to monetize it. Yeah, that's a gift and that's a blessing.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like, well, damn,
it ain't easy.
yeah.
And they're not gonna make it easy.
And then at the end of the day, like, would it be shit when it pays off? You'd be like, hell yeah, it's worth it.
it's gonna be worth it.
Shit, I'm Jeff Bezos, and I just rented out Venice to get married to this girl that botched her face with plastic surgery. I'm a divorce because she keeps getting worse and worse by the day.
Like the people you choose.
It's okay. I got an Amazon Prime account. He'll allow me to do that.
Yeah, he did.
He paying for it.
He don't give a
He
damn.
paid for that
$24 a
face.
month.
He
So-
paid for that face.
So facts with my Amazon Prime membership.
We paid for that face.
So something we do at the end of this broadcast, Ho Chong, is we give our final thoughts, and it can be about anything that you want to just speak your piece about. Okay. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, okay, cool.
The music's gonna come on. Rod's gonna be like, all right, we did it. Matter of fact.
All right, you know what it is. We did it, guys. Another one for the books. Another episode closer for financial freedom for everybody here. You know how we do it at the end of the show. What's everybody's final thoughts?
For me, man, quick the All-Star game for baseball. If anybody watched that shit, a little quick sports segment. The game was tied at the end. They did the first swing off like a little quick home run derby. That shit looked fun. They did a good job on the All-Star game for MLB this year.
Straight up. All right, my thought is free the genius.
What?
Free the genius. It's about letting your inner child out, letting it free. You know, I seen this Einstein quote about like you can't judge a fish's genius by climbing a tree or a bird's ability to swim. So whatever it is within yourself, let that shit free. Blah blah blah. Whoop de whoop.
I have no idea what the fuck you just said, but go roll with it.
Because it's 12:07.
Okay. All right. Just happy to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for being here, bro.
Good time, and maybe we can do this again sometime.
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, thank you for giving us your time.
Yeah, man. That's love. I enjoy it.
Like I always say, share love, give love, spread love. Blessings to all your ancestors. They're here to protect you. It's good homies. We out.
Yo, that shit was fun.